On behalf of Captain Graves, Lieutenant Madison, Lieutenant Tulowitzki, Ms. Marquez, members of faculty, parents, and distinguished guests, welcome to the 2019 National Junior Honor Society Induction Ceremony. We've gathered here tonight to formally recognize the cadets who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our Honor Jets chapter of the National Junior Honor Society. At this time, we are honored to have a very special guest with us tonight that was willing to give up his time on this special occasion to speak to our cadets. It's an honor and a privilege to introduce the mayor of our great city of Anderson, Mr. Thomas Broderick Jr., to the podium.
Well, thank you so very much. It's actually my honor to be here this evening and to see such a wonderful group of young folks and students who work so hard in the things that you guys have done and accomplished here. So first, let me say congratulations to each one of you for everything that you've done, but also let me reach out and say congratulations to all the parents and friends and grandparents and relatives that you have sitting here today. I know that many of the accomplishments that you guys have made would not have been possible had it not been for the loving care and support from your family and friends. So again, congratulations to each and every one of you for all that's been accomplished here so far this evening. I also would like to say congratulations to the fine faculty and the folks here at APA and all the efforts that you guys have put in for these students and everything that you do every day to make these kids have a future life that'll be much better without your help. I'm here today to speak a little bit about the efforts that you've already put forth in putting forth leadership, which of course is one of the characteristics that you guys have studied and learned about to bring you where you are today. Each of you have already displayed many of the characteristics of leadership, or you wouldn't be in the place that you already are. You guys have already made decisions to do the things that you are doing presently in order to make sure that you accomplish many of the goals that you've already set forth for yourselves and you've accomplished. So again, congratulations on all that. But of course, as leaders, you have had to make hard decisions and that you have obviously learned by mistakes that you might have made, but you've also learned from those mistakes to turn those into strengths from weakness. Each of you have strived to be the best that you can possibly be, and I would encourage you to continue to do that as you advance forward. You, of course, are making a difference not only for your own lives, but for the lives of your friends and your family by doing the great things that you've done. I can tell you right now, for folks that are at the level that you are, you've accomplished a great deal and you should be very proud. And of course, you guys have worked together, so you've worked as a team, and it's so very great that you've done that and you've understood how important it is to not only work together, but how each one of you are important, but also the friends that you're with here are very important as well, and all as important as you are yourselves. Of course, many of the traits that you work with each and every day, and most leaders that have certain traits have similar traits, and that are, of course, most important among those is honesty and integrity. And it is so very important as you proceed through life and as you proceed from here that you make sure that you continue to keep that particular trait in mind. Dwight Eisenhower was a president of the United States many years ago, and he also was a general before he was president. And as a leader of the country, he said that the supreme quality of a leader is unquestionably integrity. And you guys, I believe, have that, or you wouldn't have accomplished what you've accomplished already here today. And of course, leaders help themselves and others by doing the right things. They set direction, they build an inspiring vision, and create something new. And you guys have that future ahead of you where you'll be able to do those things, to create new things out of your leadership. It'll be important that you work together with others, that you'll be able to delegate to others when you're doing things. You can't do everything by yourself. For example, as the mayor of the city, I have 600 employees in 20 different departments. No one can do everything alone. You need help with folks, and so it's important that you work together with people, that you continue to communicate also. I'm sure that you've found in your life that communication with individuals, whether it's with your friends or with your teachers or with your parents, is an important skill, and I believe you guys have accomplished that, or you wouldn't be here. And of course, you always have to maintain a sense of humor, even when things aren't going quite the way you want them to go. You have to remember that there are things in life are serious, but at the same time, you always have to look at the bright side and the humor side whenever you run into some difficulties. And of course, you need to continue what I believe you've already done, and that is to maintain confidence in yourself and your abilities. Again, it's quite an accomplishment that what you brought you here at this level today. So continue to build upon that and retain and maintain your confidence. And of course, you always need to have a commitment and a passion to what it is that you're working on. I know you guys would not have accomplished what you've done here today had you not been committed to it. It would have been easy to slide the other way from time to time, but you guys stuck with it, and that was so very important. And obviously, you maintained a positive attitude, which is something you also have to continue to work on every day to make sure that you continue to move forward. And those of you who have special talents, use those talents. Be creative in the things that you can do. Not everybody can do the same thing. Not everybody's cut out to do exactly the same thing, but you can draw upon your strengths and make sure that you use those to the best purpose in order that you can continue to have great leadership for others as well as for yourself. And of course, you need to have the ability to inspire others. I'm sure that your students that are below you guys and underclass persons are probably very, very much excited by seeing what you've done. And there'll be others that come after you guys that will lead in your footsteps. And I understand this is the first induction ceremony today for this year that's ever occurred. So as the future goes forward, it'll be because of your leadership that others will come after you guys. And of course, you need to make sure that as you go through life, you'll have certain things that come up that you just sort of feel is the right thing to do, and you need to follow those intuitions. Remember, leadership is about mapping out where you want to go and where you want others to go. And by using these very characteristics and skills that you're picking up and you will continue to pick up will get you where you want to go. Leaders, remember, set direction, but you also need to manage that direction. So once you have the vision that you want to go a certain place, you need to make sure that you get there by managing and working and communicating with others the way we've discussed it. So in the end, leadership creates an inspiring vision for the future. It motivates and inspires people to engage in that vision. It manages delivery of the vision, and it coaches and builds as a team so that you can be more effective in achieving this vision. And I have no doubt that each of you will continue on that path as you have already said, and because you are the future of all of us, in order that our future will be bright, we need to make sure that you continue to do that. And I have no doubt that you will continue to do so. I'd like to thank, again, all of you for the opportunity to be here this evening. I'm very proud to be here and very proud on behalf of the City of Anderson and everything that you guys have accomplished. Thank you again so very much.
Our chapter is proud to induct our very first class of members tonight. Tonight's ceremony indicates the continuing emphasis the APA has on academic excellence, character, and leadership. In addition to the strong academic records, which establish the eligibility requirements for membership, our chapter members are also leaders in starting the Keep Our School Clean initiative. We are proud of what they have accomplished in just the short amount of time we have been together. On behalf of myself and my fellow advisors, we welcome our new members who will bring energy and new ideas in support of our continued work as NJHS members.